And Mr. Hanks, real quick. And Lupita, one more time, just straight ahead. And Ms. Zellweger.
No, I had someone that was basically, I was on the phone to them and they realized that they couldn't really go back to their house. So it's a really tough time. But the people of Los Angeles are very resilient, and the stories that I've heard is just like they just keep on going. But prayers and blessings out to anyone that's affected.
And then next to him. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a little disconcerting. I know Dean lives in the hills, too. Mm-hmm. It's a little...
Yeah, I kind of feel like it's a matter of time before it hits my area in La Cañada, but came pretty close with La Tuña Canyon. So, yeah, I definitely feel for people. I mean, it's something you can't control, and yet, you know, just the prospect of the loss of everything you built up is devastating.
It's so crazy. And I have a ranch. I have a rescue ranch in Malibu. Last year around this time, we had to like evacuate all the animals, and you know, a lot of people lost their houses, and I mean, it's scary. It's scary shit.
I smell the smoke in the air. I live in West Hollywood, like WeHo, Beverly Hills border, so we haven't been as affected by other neighborhoods, obviously, but you know, it's just very indicative of the fact that we need people in positions of power in this country who are actually taking climate change and what's happening to our environment seriously, which they're not. And you know, I'm no wildfire expert, as I grew up in Queens, New York. We have other things in Queens, but we don't have wildfires. Yeah, I think it's just a sign that the environment is changing very rapidly at a pace that we can't even keep up with, and we don't have people in positions of power in government, meaning this presidential administration, who are seeking to do as much as they can about it.
Hello, John. And Mr. Lithgow?
Just anxiety. Just we don't feel it that much in Westwood, California, but I mean, your heart goes out, and you hear the weather reports, and you know, oh my God, it's going to get even worse. Of course, you worry about it because of today, but you also worry about it for the decades to come, and it's very, very unsettling.
Can I get a quick photo straight into this? Great, thank you guys. Thank you so much.
It's the first time that it could really affect my life, you know, and I've always been a type of compassionate person when other people are suffering, but when it hits home like that, to think that there's so many things in your own life that could be affected by this, it's a struggle, you know, and I come from a place where we're accustomed to having hurricanes and serious weather events. This is something you really can't prepare for because they can pop and come out of nowhere. So I'm prayerful and hopeful that things will turn out for the best.